it is Susie, and I hope everybody is doing well. I know I've had several videos in a row this weekend, but anyway, it is what it is. I have just didn't have time to get the videos out any earlier, and so I've just kind of got several just kind of bunched together. But it's time for the bullet journal. So we are going to get into June, the June spread. This time I did what I love most of all, and of course that's the Tim Holtz paper dolls. So I decided that would be what we did for June. Of course, June is the big wedding month. And so I thought I would do some fun paper dolls with a couple of the ladies there with their wedding dresses on. And anyway, also I'm going to use these backdrops from Tim Holtz. These are the new ones that just came out, you know, a couple months ago. They've got some really pretty papers in them. But anyway, I decided to just use those. So we are using the Tim Holtz backdrops and the paper dolls. So let's get into June. Alright, so here we go. And what I decided to do was, this is one of the papers. Isn't that pretty? From the backdrops, and I went ahead and stitched around it, but what I am going to do is make that some kind of flap right there. Now for the second time I went ahead and got my stitching done, so I wouldn't have to kind of go back and forth to do that. And anyway, I'm going to put that right there, I do believe. And so let's go. I think I will actually just use some sticky strip. This sticky strip here that I am using right now has actually come from the Dollar Tree. I bought a roll of it. The Dollar Tree is really getting some a lot of craft stuff at my Dollar Tree. I did find the rub-ons to be really fun. I have bought those, and they seem to be really, really nice. I'm going to take that off so I can overlap here. But I do find this tape to be really good. I bought one roll, and I thought, well, I'll try it, because I know that not everything that you get when you purchase from the Dollar Tree, not everything is going to be a good quality. You just kind of have to try it out and see, you know, what you're kind of getting. So I bought this. This is all they had, I believe, was this 1/4 inch at mine. And so I bought a roll of it to try, and it actually isn't bad at all. So I use a lot of it to close my envelopes with in the Etsy shop when I send out like the manila envelopes that don't have a lot of good gum on it. They just it just helps to seal that. And anyway, that's actually what I bought it for, and it seems to be pretty good sticky strip. So I am going to, there we go, get that, see if I can't get it straight. Okay, so I'm going to have a flap out on this one, or flip out. And I'm pretty much going to leave that just like it is. And what I thought might be fun is if I were to, because I don't have my priorities list in this one, and I have, well, there we go. I thought this time I would use this for my priorities list. I would just use some of these vintage Rolodex. These are the large ones that I have. But I thought maybe I would just use some kind of clip and clip it on the back side of that and use this for the priorities list this time. So that's a thought. And let's see. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I got my June calendar and I just stuck it on some more that I had actually cut off of this. I thought I will just put my June calendar like that so when you open it, it's kind of coordinating with the front. And that is going to be it for that, other than, you know, putting a little bit there with a paper clip or something, putting my paper for my priority list. Get over that stitching so that holds. All right. So I wanted this to be kind of even, where you couldn't see it. I probably should have marked kind of where it went. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I didn't want it sticking out. All right, so there's going to be my calendar right there. Yeah, and I didn't want you to be able to see that when it's closed, so hanging out. All right, so there is the June calendar. And I wanted to put my little, and I'm going to actually put something to hold that down while I'm working on that. Okay, so what I want to do is I've got a little bit of parchment there that I want to use. And I thought I would use a little bit of cheesecloth and just kind of put my little couple right there. And I've got almost too much cheesecloth. I don't want it hanging over. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get my parchment. And I am using my bottle where the glue will come out a little faster for me today. Okay. And then I'm just gonna put it on here for my cheesecloth. Sometimes it's just easy to kind of put it all over. Okay. Okay. All right, and then we will put our little couple right there. One thing about this is that reptile glue. It does dry clear, so you won't see that at all. All right, so let's go ahead and get our little couple done here. I just love, these are actually the new paper dolls. There's the groups and the solos that he has come out with, and this is of course the groups. I did buy one of each. I think I ordered one online. I had to pre-order, and I got the groups, and then I purchased the solos from I think Hobby Lobby or somewhere. Maybe it was Joann's. I went ahead and purchased a pack of the solos. So okay, so there will be our beginning of our June spread. Okay, and I'm gonna of course have to use something there to keep that from sticking to the other page while we work on this other one. Okay, so I decided to then, using the backdrops again, and I went ahead and stitched around them. I thought that I would kind of maybe do something like so. There. Okay, so we're going to let these guys sit right here. we're going to put our word of the month here. Okay, this is going to go right down there. Alright, so we're going to put him there, and I'm going to use my other bottle here to stick these guys down. Okay. Alright. We're just going to have them kind of sit right there on that, little ledge there. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to put, I did have a priorities that I forgot about. I did have it there. I thought I had actually forgotten it, but I did not. So I'm going to go ahead and put the priorities there. And I'll probably still staple the paper for extra paper there. Let's see, we're going to put her, we'll put her kind of there, and I think that will be good, just like that. Just bring her a little over on the priorities though. Yes, I think that will work. Okay, let's get her all stuck down. All right, so we're going to do the priorities. Oops, I want my stitching showing. There we go. I wanted my stitching to be showing on the side there of my paper. Alright, so there's that. And then we're going to get her kind of put down there. Love these paper dolls. These are probably one of my, well, these are my favorites from Tim Holtz, are the paper dolls. I absolutely love, love, love playing with them. Okay, so I like, so far, that really, I really like it. I really love that green, marbly look. I do like that. Okay. Paper's kind of wanting to pop in because I'm flipping it before it's dry. Okay, so there will be those two. We got our word of the month, and we've got our priorities. Okay, and then these we're going over here. So let's see, I think I'll do these opposite what they were a while ago. Now let's go up and down. Alright, so this here, and this is another one of the little gals with her wedding dress on. And I think I'm just going to put her with a little cheesecloth right there. I think June is still the most popular month for weddings. I know it used to be. Times have changed, and it may be possible that June is not the #1 month for weddings now, but it did used to be. So we're going to do are looking ahead. We'll go something like that. Maybe I'll put our goals over here. And then I have this little guy here. I thought he might be fun. Maybe to have him kind of just sit there by the number 1. Anyway, I think that's what I'll do for that, for the days of the month there. I think I like that. So I'm going to stick this side down first. I've been working on a new project for a swap. That was kind of fun, and so I want to do a little, a quick little tutorial on that. Hopefully next weekend. Okay. These are really thick pieces there that came out of that little, it's almost like a little steno book. It's got the wires at the top. Little notebook I got that out of, and it's a really stiff paper. Very, very sturdy. Kind of wanted that to hang over the thing just a little. I am surely messy today with the glue. I shouldn't, I guess, be using the one that has the the big spout there where it can come out fast. Okay, and then we'll get this side, and this is going to be the spread for June. Very quick, very easy. It's kind of what I like is just so that you're not overthinking and overdoing. That's kind of what I like. Just like to keep it simple. Goals put here. All right. Okay, this I want to try to keep pressed down just a little bit. It's on that curve of the book. They don't always like to stay stuck down. Right there. All right. And then we're going to put this little guy right here, just sitting right here somewhere. Let's get a little of the cheesecloth. Just put him right up there. Okay. Let's get him where his elbow's right by the 1. Have to press him down for just a second there. Get a little bit of the glue off of him, and I probably have glue on her as well. All right. Just such a quick and easy little spread there today. And for July, I believe I'm going to use another one of my favorite favorite things for the July spread as well. I've got a plan ready. Although they don't always work out, but I do believe I'll be fine with the next month that my little thought that I have. All right. Anyway, here is our little spread, and I wanted to get a little clip here because we will clip. This will just be like some extra little note paper. Okay, well, little is what we've got to work with, so little is what we're going to work with. Okay, so we're just going to kind of clip them there, and I'll have those extra pages if I need them. A lot of times I write on these little things there. Alright, so there is our front cover. I'm going to go ahead and glue that around that paper clip because that paper clip will just stay on there, and I'll just pull these out as I need them. So there is our front cover, and it even looks nice with the last month, so it gives a little pop of color there. And then here is our word of the month and our little fellas there. And we've got our priorities over here. I love the backdrops. And then here we've got our days of the month. And I really like that. Goals and looking ahead. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed it, and we will get into July here in about 4 weeks. So anyway, guys, have a great weekend, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.